Southwest Airlines. Ely Akobo, Josh Jackson, Ray Spalding, Dragan Bender, and Mikkel Britt. They do after the game. Now Phoenix will sit down 6 players here tonight, but that number of people sitting down. So this is still a pretty good Phoenix team. And Eric Gordon with a miss, and Capella snatches it away. Down low now, a couple of young players going to the rack, and that's what was the #1 pick last year. He had 35 points Friday night against New Orleans. PJ Tucker is really warming. CP3 with a basketball now. Bender comes out to guard him. Mismatch for CP3 as he puts up a 3. He's starting this. Where the Rockets like to go to with the fast break is they look for Capella first. Shot from the corner is good. Ball.
See the Suns going all out and double teaming James Harden with the ball.
Eric Gordon from the parking double team, and he went right by it. Jackson in the open court. Missed it and tipped it in.
Nice. Good young player.
Jackson back door.
That was nice.
Chris Paul. Tucker. Capella gets the rebound, and he missed the putback. PJ gets the rebound, sets up CP3.
Thank you so much for the time.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me.
All right, Bill, back to you.
Thank you, Michelle. She's always. Boy, Daniels with the miss. Daniels started his career here in Houston as a free agent. And Capella just playing.
Yeah, too much time.
12-2 run. Yes, he did. And Bender with a tip in. Harden. Right through. What double team?
The ageless one,
Yes,
Jamal Crawford.
He's job, but you know you have no chance of winning.
Well, most of the time, if you get an opportunity in the NBA as a no-name coach, it's going to be.
And Ayton's another good young player we haven't mentioned here tonight to play along with Booker, so they've got something to build on. There's Austin
All
Rivers.
of those guys are really good players.
All those guys who aren't playing tonight, you think?
Yes. They got load management who were available. Other teams didn't see their value, but Daryl Morey capitalizing on their lack of these guys are all good players in their own rights, but were being underutilized.
Three-pointer outside. Eric Gordon to the basket for 2. Jackson unchecked as this time he got it stolen. House. Eric Gordon. Eric Gordon's. Harden gets double teamed again, goes down low for an easy 2. Tyler Johnson, Rashawn Holmes, DeAndre Ayton. But the top 10 in free throw shooting. Crawford gets it inside again.
Mid-range. He's auditioning for next season, trust me. He wants to play a couple more.
Yeah, who needs me?
Yep. I can still do it.
Eric Gordon can still do it. 4 for 7 tonight for 14 points. Boy, he is getting ready for the playoffs, isn't he? Well, here goes Crawford again, and out. Double team. Manuel House is open, but passes to 3. And goes for a slam, but he has 5 already in this game. Bender. Pulls in.
Dragan Bender.
Maybe later tonight who they will play in the first round of the playoffs. Harden with his first 3 of the game. Backdoor play to Harden. Easy.
We don't get many that.
Denver Nuggets are playing the Portland Trailblazers tonight. If Denver loses a game or 2, the Rockets can catch them.
I think Denver has a tough game.
Possession. And yet the Rockets have scored 69. Capella! 7
Just think about how prolific the offense has to be to do that.
Jamal Crawford says, you know what? I'm coming back.
6 seconds left. There's the double team on Harden. Quickly to Capella. In the corner to Tucker. How about that? And he misses. It looks like it's going in. All the way to the basket. That's a real fine advantage in the playoffs last year against the Warriors until Chris Paul went out with a hamstring injury. There's
a draft in the building.
Pretty well guarded on that shot. All the way to the bucket. That's a nice one. Right.
It is subject to blackouts and territorial restrictions apply. How you doing up there, Bill?
I'm doing great. And I think you were guessing there in our open, Clyde, as to who you thought the Rockets would play.
The Oklahoma City Thunder. It might even be a 3-6, but I think that's going to be the team of choice.
PJ Tucker wide open. For 50% from behind the three-point line.
I mean, they make shots in their rhythm. It's like there's no pressure at all.
Yeah, but this Phoenix defense is pretty leaky.
Wow, how about that power? You know James is strong.
There's a steal. And Spalding put to Antetokounmpo and Harden. But every year it's Harden and somebody else.
Well, it tells you about the consistency.
One did a great job. Coached the Cleveland franchise. Flat tire on the way to the basket.
It happens.
Shows you that that shot is not a 100% shot. Wilt Chamberlain.
You know, Wilt Chamberlain, they had to change the rules for him. They had to widen the lane. There's that three. They've had to figure out a way. You know, a lot of people say, well, that step back is a walk, but the referees say it isn't. There's Harden
with the Charlotte Hornets now his own.
That's what he's more concerned with now.
Up ahead to Nene. Oh, he barely got it.
They won 65 games last season, so this season was just about the postseason. And then they had to
Harden, 47 years in Houston. Steve Shaw, 30 years in Houston. He's in the truck. He's the video. Kim, Greg, and Steve, we're going to miss working with you. I told Greg, I said, hey, Greg, 47 years, you've got plenty of time. I can't believe Maisie. I remember when she was born.
She's 15, huh?
15 years old. He's also in the game. He'll be on Jamal Crawford. Crawford in the corner. Is that a two? You could hang out a wash on that line.
Well, to talk about those leads as Bender shoots a three.
No, now the centers are shooting.
A nice drive there by Austin Rivers and misses the layup. But the way the Rockets are getting rest for their main guys is playing them, but playing them limited minutes. So
at a high level.
And he came to the Rockets and started shooting some three-pointers. As a matter of
guys know that, hey, I can still play for next year. Don't forget about me. That's an audition.
Gary Clark says don't
think the 40s are ungodly. I mean, that's an incredible percentage from that long of a shot.
Shumpert.
He had an incredible season in China this year, putting up big numbers there, and now he's signed for the rest of the year with the Phoenix.
A nice young man. Had a great career at BYU under David Rose.
Great pass.
Boris Diaw may even come back. Tony Parker.
Gary Clark. Three-point NBA record it makes. And 142 points. Three-pointer by Gerald Green. I thought he was going to get it. And Fareed gets a two.
Move on, because you've been on the other side of that, so you got to look at both ways.
Well, if you don't like it, stop it.
Austin Rivers. Well, he can call home tonight and say, Dad, you don't have that one. And you never will. Game of the season, 53 and 28. They'll solidify that spot. Austin Rivers makes history tonight with the 27th three made by Houston, and Harden with 30 points, 13 rebounds, and 9 assists. Houston Rockets win it big. 140.